Guys, we saw your comments and it's so true. I'm not sure if we are okay.
I think hawa wanaweza tuambia.
Unatuita hawa tena?
Endo zime camera.
Yeah.
Why are you burying this thing? Why you hiding?
I don't even care.
No, hakuna need. It was an escalation of events.
By the way, most of the time nilikuwa like, kina Kemo ametulenga ama hajatulenga? Sitaki pia kuanzisha kitu iko story, maybe haiko mpaka nitaput up a whole banner written sorry.
Do you think there's a time from that time you have ever been so busy for you guys? With all honesty.
Yani hiyo kitu ilinisinya.
Kabia amenieka for 4 hours and he doesn't even respect me.
So mimi niliingilia wapi tumisi kukuongelesha vibaya?
Iwe liwalo, whatever man.
I don't know how you're feeling. I don't know why you're doing what you're doing. Whatever is happening, I don't care.
Si tuchukue tu gari twende huko hivyo twende tu.
Tupige hasi.
I will never talk about my friends online.
Hi guys and welcome back to our YouTube channel.
Picana Rage.
And this is a channel where
we cook the simplest meals with the simplest ingredients that you can find right outside your door.
What did you say?
Stop it there.
Guys, make sure that you subscribe to this channel, Sasa, and also turn on the notification bell, Sasa.
yeah.
So today the question is, are we okay?
Yes.
Are we okay really?
Are we okay really?
I think hawa wanaweza tuambia.
Unatuita hawa tena?
Wow. Tumekuwa hawa.
It is what it is.
Adamna hawa.
Cheka Rich, unajua hii story is serious.
This story is serious by the way.
But they just because they Twitter hawa, like honestly, like no pranking, no nothing.
Yeah, by the way,
hawa.
guys, we saw your comments and it's so true.
It is what it is.
I want to read a few comments. Even the first comment of the last video. Can we just first say thank you guys for watching that video, for the love that you've shown on that video on our channel,
and for the truth that you've spoken.
And on this channel you also need to watch in the same measure.
Yeah.
Cause sasa mtaanza kuleta division. Si poa kuleta division. Because mwezi kuja ati mmekuja mmewatch trending number 3 1 week. Alafu mkuje hapa hii video hamja watch.
Imagine.
This is the real deal. Because in this video we are going to be discussing the real issue. Wachana ya mambo ya prank.
Prank ilikuwa prank. Now
the real thing.
We want to talk about the real thing because we realize that we can't hide behind a prank.
Yeah. And behind a curtain.
And
No, we can't hide by the way.
Yeah. We can't
You
hide.
guys, you need to tell us tuliwafanyia nini?
Yeah, that's a very
right now on the video.
Yeah.
And no editing.
No
tell
editing.
us the truth. Because if there's anyone who alisideline mwingine ni nyinyi mlitusideline.
That's the truth.
Just that's the truth.
So mlisideline.
Usituulize maswali. Tell us why you did it.
Ni muhimu.
No, you tell us why you did it.
The answer should be this is why we sidelined the Wajesus.
Yeah.
As the best couple.
That's the headline.
Let me tell you the truth. As the best couple, you are like the parents. So you should behave in a parental manner. Si ati nige ati ninyi mreda kuitwa ati.
Siana.
By the way, we are serious. This is not a prank.
Tusome hizo comment tujue wanasema nini. Cause nilisoma hizo comments nilikuwa like, we.
Kuna mtu alisema Bethany alipata likes na me my like was one of them. As much as it was a prank, I feel like this is what they've been feeling about each other. All the allegations came from their hearts of how they felt and maybe what made them distant. The distance is clear, by the way. Hakuna story ati the distance is there and yes, you're right.
It is what it is.
That's why it had to be aired out as a prank. I'm glad they are back together. Are we? Despite everything.
No, we are just laughing to make it lighter because it's really heavy.
It's about to go down.
Yeah.
Because generally, I feel like friendship, especially as an adult, is the hardest thing.
It's the hardest, honestly.
Friendship when you're younger is so easy. Nobody has expectation.
You don't have
children
expectations.
You don't have expectations from children, from
people,
in-laws,
from whoever.
from people from every corner. So I feel like what is like your take on friendship in marriage? How in like
even as an adult who maybe
how can you say
with kids
is a healthy relationship in terms of friendship as an adult,
especially in your 30s?
Wife yangu hayuko 30.
Nilisema uko 30.
No, my wife is not 30. I did it. But akona watoto wawili. Hiyo ni 30.
So kwa watoto wawili ni kwa 30.
Hiyo ni grown up.
Hiyo ni mapenzi ya 30.
Like you know, what is a healthy relationship in terms of friendship? Because una imagine already it's hard for you to be friends with your wife or your husband.
Yes.
Now there is some other people that you need to be friends with, and they need to be intentional friendships. Like I don't know, maybe unaweza tu sema
what's your experience
with
you can use us as examples. You can use us as examples, by the way. You don't even need to say ati nilikuwa na mabisha fulani ama unakula tu. You can just use us as examples.
Unafanya ikae vibaya.
No.
Tumia
serious note.
Sawa, tumia.
Tuanze na wewe.
Anza tu.
Na wewe anza.
It's not easy. That's the truth. It's not easy because I think even the same expectation. Because kuna expectation, kuna so many aspects that are playing beneath. You get umse na expect afanya hivi labda hakufanya, umse na expect adu hivi labda hakudu. Unaona? So ama pia na expect a behave in a certain way, a behave in that certain way, you get. So kuna all those elements zenye zina play along, zenye zinafanya ikuwe very difficult. Nakaa tu vile tu ume outline already kuna age msia nafikanga, you already have a lot of things you are as a person you're dealing with. So unashindo priority ni gani hapo, una get. So priority ni kwanza ni shughulikie vitu zangu first, ama nianze kukimbizana na best na BFF, una get. So hivyo unasema mkiwa watu hii ubeste ama yani kukua tu around ama as friends, it's easy. But when you're a grown up, there is so much responsibility. So saa zingine tu uko like wamsee kani hivyo tu ndo anafeel hivyo ndo anafaa afanye, wacha afanye hivyo basi, wacha mimi nimuache nishughulike na vitu zingine. So kuko na hiyo like you have to be intentional about this person being your friend. You have to make that effort for that person to and make that time as well, unaona.
That's true.
I think pia mimi neza kuback on the same point, because I think friendship in adulthood is one of the hardest things that can happen. But the truth is we need friends. Because pia your adulthood is so hard. You need friends to talk to. You need friends to just even hang around with, unajua. To be accountable to, unajua, because sengine unaweza kuta unajitoa kwa hiyo beshte, maybe kuna dhambi unataka kutenda. Ataanza kuniuliza. So unakuta umse ana withdraw. And I feel like apart from just people withdrawing naturally, there's also intentional withdrawal, because pia kuna toxic friends. Ni contraceptive.
Unaitumia kwa contraceptive.
Very intentional.
Utaipuza matunda. Umse una withdraw. Because to be honest, sometimes we get toxic. Generally mtu anaweza get toxic. I don't know if you guys understand. Like leo Love alikuwa anauliza by the way say about friendship and what is friendship to them. Let me tell you, people are so hurt and people are so over, like watu wataki hata kuongelea na watu hawana haja, wako like mimi naishi life yangu. And I feel like even in the West that's the culture. But I don't think we need to get there as Africans. We are friendly people. We have time.
We don't have tight schedules. Like
at work 5 jobs.
They don't have friends because they don't want to. They don't even have the time.
Yeah. They don't have the time.
Yeah.
Nilikuwa naongea na bro yangu alikuwa amehost mse fulani kutoka Germany. So amekaa kwake wiki moja ako like, how do you guys live? As in, I'm just surprised. Mimi natoka hapa nje na kutamse ana hang out pale wanabonga for 30 minutes. Wanaingia hapo kwa restaurant wanakaa another 1 hour. Anakuwa shocked. Like in Germany we don't have such time. It's hi kama ni best yangu, let's tuonane weekend for 1 hour. Tupange 1 hour tuonane 1 hour kila msende shughuli zake. But here we have time because we are a social culture.
Yeah.
But to back on what you're saying, sometimes people get toxic. By the way, even in a relationship, like in a marriage relationship, you can feel like the energy is not right at that particular time. So you just need to maybe just back out a bit.
What can you do in marriage?
Yeah, so
and in marriage you have to stick. In marriage you have to stick.
Yeah, they stick because at night.
There is God. There is God.
So in marriage you have to be there.
You have to be there. But in a friendship you feel like I'm not obliged.
It's not a must. Yeah, you're not. Yeah.
It's not
a must.
So you feel like that, and you feel like acha niondokee mazeni. Because to be honest, these are things that actually do happen.
Yeah.
And we don't need to shy away from it.
Yeah.
Because sometimes when I feel too, the energy is just off. The energy is not.
Do you feel like we ever gave you that vibe?
To be honest, yes, at some point. And that's the reason I need to feel okay.
Like, you know, you
but
guys can't start saying that.
It's true. Let me tell you.
Let him express.
Did it come from us?
It's a prank. It's not a prank. So let him talk. No, this is serious. But then we are handling this issue with you guys.
Yeah. So kuna na mimi pia nasemanga. I always try to look at life from a very positive perspective. Okay? So even when it's like that, what is God trying to do or God trying to say? Saa zingine God anataka kuseparate for a reason.
Yeah.
Na mimi
separation.
Yeah.
And it's God.
And yeah, anaweza kuwa anataka kuleta hiyo, yani anataka kuintroduce. Sitaki kusema kitu mbaya, but pia kuna Bible kuna place an evil spirit was sent from God. You've read that part?
Yeye alisema ataachilia Satan.
Yeah.
An evil spirit was sent from God.
Yeah.
A lying spirit was sent to the prophet.
Yes.
So saa zingine God anaweza allow kitu ikuwe toxic for a reason.
Yeah.
Because anaweza taka labda mimi ama nyinyi to separate you ndo mlearn lesson flani. You get it's very important. So you have to look at life from a spiritual perspective. So for me, I don't look at it as if like, okay, now we went separate ways, it was such a bad thing. No. There is always a good side to that, because Bible will say all things work together for good. You get.
Yeah.
So at it's okay. Muulize. Me I'm like, okay, if that's what from my heart, if that's what it is, wacha tu God happen. You get.
How did we make you feel?
Wacha Rich ongea na muda sana.
Okay, mimi nataka kuongea because hata mimi sijaongea.
Madam go in need of a talk.
So me, kuna hiyo soluliza like at when you are a grown up, like when it comes to friendships, I think kuna pia hiyo aspect here, like you just know someone is a grown up, and you know if they feel how they feel, if they act how they act, you don't have so much say. Kwa kuna hiyo vibe ya like I respect you as my fellow grown up and you respect me. If you have this, if you were saying this about something about me, sawa na mimi na feel hivi sawa. And then I feel there's also the aspect of when you tumesema time like and seasons. Kuna season like mnaweza kuwa na mtu fulani kwa circle yako ako tu around because of that season. Maybe you're in the same season, or maybe things have just made you to be, you know, to be close to each other. Ama saa zingine you're not, just because of seasons, not even because of ati mmekosana ama there's anything that has happened. I feel like kuna so many of such phases in adulthood.
That's true.
You know, mko watoto, like it was constant school. you're both going to school, you're both seeing each other maybe kwa mtaa. But right now wewe umeamua siju umeenda trips zako Turkey, umeenda kufanya huko kazi, mimi niko huku, like there's always so much going on that can make you guys be in different seasons even though mko at the same area or whatever. Yeah, pia kuna hiyo aspect ya seasons in adulthood, which is such a big plays a big role
in friendship, in adult friendship,
and that's why you have to be very intentional. Like me, I don't remember when I was a kid that I had to be intentional about being friends with someone. Like they're there, we are always together.
You're playing.
Maybe we are desk mates. Kwanza most of the time we'll discover like desk mates walikuwa BFFs. Maybe in primary or even in high school. Most of the time ama watu wana share room walikuwa BFFs. Mika sai my BFF is this guy.
Because you share room.
Your roommates.
Your roommates.
So much.
Sidhani beveka tungekuwa nini, sidhani tungekuwa BFFs.
Kweli. I'm not your type.
We share very different interests. I don't think tungekuwa tunapatana on the same place. Like hatungekuwa tunapatana.
How do I make you feel?
Me? Amazing.
Oh.
Yeah.
But you see now the beauty of this, Nati. God kuna venye uleta, okay, me I know you as a sanguine, I know you as a melancholic kinda, I know her as a sanguine, I know myself as a melancholic. When I get it's very hard when like two sanguines together.
Like, yeah. But somehow two sanguines uskizana if they're not married.
If they're not married, exactly, they become
vibing.
Best friends.
They vibe. Yes. Like you and Kabi.
Yeah, ni mimi na rage. Really, lakini sasa sijika nyinyi mnasikizana internally. Unajua males generally they don't express themselves in that way. They are very mambo happen very strict.
Maybe in terms of ideas
sio kusafi huku kuko hivi lazima kupangwe, but maybe ideas which I think ni kitu wasio pia wanafaa ku appreciate when it comes to friendship, that we have different personalities. And some of the time as you've said, unajua tumemention hapo, like for me to be honest, like for example even in what people would see as a drift and also what maybe we would feel as a drift in friendship, really I never like had a time that nili feel sasa waseni wabaya. Me I'm like uko busy, mi niko busy huku pia.
I know.
So maybe hatupatani, and that's why nasema I think intentionally sometimes it's good that once feel evil you express yourself. Ukifeel mse amenitoka, mse amenilenga, unaji express.
But it's not easy.
It's not easy. Niyo kitu ya adult.
Because tena pia uko sure kama amenitenga ama adulting.
By the way, most of the time nilikuwa like kila kemo ametulenga ama hajatulenga.
Like
you don't know, you want to know, but you're like sitaki pia kuanzisha kitu iko story maybe haiko, then nianze kuuliza kema umenilenga, like no niko busy.
And
then get a life, brother.
But let me ask you in all honesty, for the years that we've known each other, we've known each other for years.
5 years, 6, 7.
Yes, 6, 7. Those are many years.
It's a lot,
Do you think there's a time from that time we have ever been so busy for you guys? With all honesty.
No.
I don't think recently
not recently.
For the last 2 years you've been busy for us.
2 years.
Now when you realized we were busy for you, did you ask to confirm if we were busy for you?
We were busy for us, even us. So that means
okay, me personally, like I don't know how to ask such questions. Me personally, like me natakanga tu vitu zi play out venye zita play out
zi flow.
I just deal with myself na mi nakwanga ile design ya okay, mi na feel aje kuhusu mse and like how do I feel and how do I want to handle it. So sitakangi ku come to your side. I don't know how you're feeling, I don't know why you're doing what you're doing. So me personally, I don't know how to confront, to come like manze mbona squeeze uko hivi. I don't know personally.
Kwa prank unajua
asini prank. So that's why it was a prank.
It was a prank.
Yeah.
So but there's also that aspect of you see, even like right now we are seated here, it's not like we called each other, we were like, okay, now guy, we are friends, okay?
Yeah.
We're friends.
It's just venye Millie amesema, sometimes letting things play out the way they are playing, zikikam zishikane zinashikana, contraceptive ikifail unapata mimba.
Ni sawa tu mtu ya mbogo ndio
mtu yeye akuje tutalea
tutalea tu. So kuna hiyo aspect ya kuacha goda wako una get.
Amen.
Na season iflow una get. Kwa sababu zingine ukistand on the way you don't know now like right now why we somehow like we found ourselves in this situation and now we are sort of like okay we can talk, we can we can hang out. You don't know what God is planning to do. Me, I always look at the bigger picture. What's the bigger picture? And what's the spiritual aspect of everything that's playing out? So to square this thing out, I think it all actually really began time ya Two Rivers nikikungojea. Unakumbuka hiyo time
ya Two Rivers?
Time tulikuwa niende ku apply I think passport ya Turkey or something.
Visa. Oh yeah. Yes, I remember.
That's the time it began.
Okay, really?
By the way, tukitoka Turkey ndio kulikuwa na bash yenye hatukuitwa.
Do you remember what
like a serious birthday?
But you are bash, but then personally I catched.
Your story your time.
I don't even know when it was, but I catched.
But there was something we had traveled then.
No, it's not even about traveling. It was about yani hiyo kitu ilinisinya.